Must I move on, sir? Must I leave Thornfield?
I believe you must, Jane. I am sorry, Janet, but I believe indeed you must.
It's interesting. I think that Mr. Rochester uses a sense of sarcasm in his voice. He obviously knows that he is going to be proposing to Jane in just a few short minutes. Back of his mind, he's maybe snickering to himself, haha, I'm really going to surprise her with this.
I grieve to leave Thornfield. I love Thornfield. I see the necessity of departure, and it's like looking on the necessity of death.
She's comparing leaving Thornfield to physically dying. This is interesting because it shows specifically how much she actually and truly loves being at Thornfield and loves Mr. Rochester.
Where do you see the necessity?
Where? You, sir, have placed it before me.
In what shape?
In the shape of Miss Ingram, a noble and beautiful woman. Your bride.
In this case, I'm pretty sure she's probably thinking to herself, why couldn't I be born beautiful? Why couldn't I be as pretty? Because then I wouldn't have to leave Thornfield. Then Mr. Rochester would just marry me and everything would be okay.
My bride? My bride? I have no bride.
But you will have.
Yes, I will. I will.
Then I must go. You have said it yourself.
No, you must stay. I swear it. And the oath shall be kept.
I tell you, I must go.
To where? Ireland?
It's interesting because Mr. Rochester is initially the first person to mention that she go to Ireland. He says that there would be jobs there, and now that Jane has said, yes, I'm going to Ireland, he says, well, what are you thinking this? This is crazy.
Yes, to Ireland.
Jane, be still. Don't struggle so, like a wild, frantic bird that is rending its own plumage in its desperation.
I am no bird, and no net ensnares me.
And your will shall decide your destiny. I offer you my hand, my heart, and a share of all of my possessions.
You play a farce, which I merely laugh at.
I ask you to pass at my side, through life at my side, to be my second self, my earthly companion.
For that fate, you have already made your choice, and must abide by it.
Jane, be still for a few moments. Come hither. Jane, I summon you as my wife. It is you only I intend to marry.
Your bride stands between us.
My bride is here, because my equal is here, my likeness. Do you doubt me?
Entirely.
You have no faith in me.
Not a whit.
I am a liar in your eyes. What love have I for Miss Ingram? None. And that you know. What love has she for me? None. And as I have taken pains to prove, I love you as my own flesh. You, Jane, I must have for my own. Entirely my own. Will you be mine? Say yes quickly.
It's like a light switch goes off in Jane's mind. She looks at Mr. Rochester and just lights up and says,
Are you in earnest? Do you truly love me? Do you sincerely wish me to be your wife?
I do, and in oath and in necessity to satisfy, I swear it.
Then, sir, I will marry you.
Edward, my little wife.
Dear Edward!